Hey guys, my name is Sid. Welcome to another vlog. And today I haven't done a live stream, by the way, in a really long time. So I thought I'd catch up with you guys live. Today is Amazon Prime Day, and it's the first one that's happening in Dubai, by the way. For all of you guys who don't know, we didn't really have Amazon out here in Dubai till very recently. We had something called Souk.com, which was our kind of like e-commerce marketplace. But very recently, we also got Amazon over here. They bought over Souk, and now we have Amazon in Dubai. So today is actually the first Prime Day that's ever happening in Dubai. So I thought we'd check it out together. Maybe share some good deals that are happening on Amazon in the different places that we are. I know a lot of you guys are from India, so some of these deals might not apply. But what do you guys think of the new glasses, by the way? And we're just going to be checking out a few things on Amazon, and we're doing it live. So if you guys can share anything in the comments, any cool things that you guys might want to share. Yeah. Manu Anand says it was a disappointment. Yeah, in all honesty, I was trying to check out some really good deals for you guys. So I have a few, but and nothing really spectacular this year. Yeah, there are a few cool things that I did think were worth checking out. So I'll just go through it real quick. Some products I've used before, which I can recommend, which are discounted. Some I haven't. So let's just have a look real quick and see what the deal is with Amazon today. By the way, can you guys, before I proceed, I just wanted to make sure everybody can see and hear me properly. Is the live stream working properly? Is the sound quality okay? I think it might be a little bit better if I'm this much away from the mic. What do you guys think? Is it too loud, too soft, all good? Just let me know in the comments. In the meantime, we'll just open up Amazon. All right, so let me just give you a little bit of introduction about what Amazon Prime is in case you guys haven't seen it before. It is basically a premium subscription for Amazon users. So if you if you shop a lot on Amazon, it definitely makes sense to get Amazon Prime, because you get at least here in Dubai, you get free shipping on all Prime items. So anything you buy is pretty much free shipping, which itself, if you're a regular user of Amazon, is going to help you out quite a bit. It's going to make things a lot cheaper. And second thing is that you actually get a bunch of services. Out here in Dubai, you get access to Amazon Prime, which is great. They have some awesome TV shows on it. If you guys are from India, definitely check out Mirzapur. There's another one called I forgot what it's called, but it's about these wedding planners. That was also a really good show. And they have a bunch of great Amazon Prime shows. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is also amazing. So definitely worth the Amazon Prime membership just for Amazon Prime TV alone. But then again, you have all these other extra benefits. You also get a Twitch Prime membership. And if you're in the US, you get access to Amazon Music and a bunch of other stuff, Audible and lots of things. But out here in Dubai, you do get Amazon TV, and you guys like my sunglasses? Yeah, so you do get Amazon TV, and you do get you get the other stuff, the free shipping. You also get free international shipping, which is pretty good. So anyway, why is my cart empty? No way. Okay. All the deals that I chosen. Okay. All the deals that I'd chosen were actually in my cart. I'm having some technical This is the thing about going live, guys. When you're live, things happen. So we'll just chat for a little bit over here till I figure this out. Oh, I see what the problem is. I was on Amazon.com instead of Amazon.ae, which is the problem. So basically, so Amazon.com and Amazon.ae are two completely different sites. Amazon.com is obviously for the US, and then Amazon.ae is for. Oh no, it's lost my cart here as well. Ooh. Okay. Oh no, it's here. Okay, awesome. So anyway, so these are some of the deals that I found which were really good, and I think worthwhile products to recommend. So the first thing I want to talk about, we'll just go through the list as I found these items. So the first one is this Xiaomi portable charger. Now the price is really good. You can see it's only 58 dirhams. It's about in dollars, it's about $20 or so, or about $18. And what's good about this is they've got a 10,000 milliamp hour battery, and it's got fast charging as well. And not only does it have USB-A, but it also has a USB-C. So if you have any kind of USB-C device, this is going to charge it really quickly. And you can charge things like a laptop or MacBook or something like that directly from this device, which is awesome. So I thought for that price and for that milliamp hour, what you're getting, it's a pretty sweet device. So you can see it's a high capacity. It'll charge your phone a couple of times for sure. And I think pretty much everybody needs a battery charger. So this was a pretty good deal for Amazon Prime out here in Dubai. The next thing, which I quite liked, is this 137 dirham USB-C charger, adapter. Now, if you guys have a MacBook, you'll be familiar with these things. But even if you don't, these things work with pretty much any modern laptops. Most of the modern laptops and even iPads these days have a USB-C connection. So we get a bunch of things. We get a Ethernet port over here. You get a USB-C pass-through with power. And you get 3 full USB-C 3.0 ports, which is awesome. And you get an HDMI port. So pretty much should cover everything that you need. And I think it has an SD card reader also on the other side. Yeah, so it does. So if you're pretty much any kind of professional who needs just more than that USB-C port, you probably want to get this. It's super cheap right now at 137 dirhams. Which is roughly about $35 or so. And it should work with your MacBook Pro or pretty much any new laptop or iPad as well. And it's got all the ports you'd need. So this is a pretty sweet deal, I thought. By the way, I can't tell the chat. Are you guys watching this? Are you guys able to see? I can't even tell how many people are live right now. This YouTube. Okay, 17 people watching. All right, cool. Okay, let's move on. This I thought was a pretty cool deal. Now, this is a gaming laptop that is the HP Pavilion. Now, it's got an i5 processor. It's not the best processor. It doesn't have an SSD either. But it does have a GTX 1050 graphics card in it with 4 GB of RAM, and it's got 16 gigs of system memory. So for this price, which is 2849, I think is a pretty good deal for a laptop. So that's roughly about $700. And you can get a better spec one. You can get one with an SSD as well for 3239. So this one has a 128 GB SSD along with a 1 terabyte hard disk. So you get pretty much best of both worlds. I think this laptop is going to do pretty well for you. It's a 1080p screen. It's got all the ports you'd want. So it's got USB-C, it's got HDMI, it's got Ethernet. And it doesn't look too bulky as well. Usually gaming laptops are pretty bulky, but I think this might be a pretty good deal. Just shout outs to some people in the chat. How to Draw, Thanks, man. Thank you. Manu Anand, yeah. Karan Mahajan, everything's good. Thanks, buddy. I think he's referring to the sound in the video. Please let me know, guys. If you can just keep letting me know that the video stream is going good and the sound quality is good, really helps me out because I can't really tell. YouTube really needs to fix their live streaming control board. Mr. Mac, what's going on, buddy? Gaurav Datta, you like my glasses? Thanks, buddy. Oasis, how's it going? Amin, I'm good, but okay. Let's continue with our Amazon Day Prime deals. So this, I haven't actually done an official review of the OnePlus 6T, but this is actually a brilliant phone. I have used it, and I actually wanted to do a video about it. Let me know if you guys want to know about the OnePlus 6T. I know it's a pretty old phone now. It's more than 6 or 7 months old. I just never got the chance to like do a video about it yet. And then the time kind of passed. Now it's not relevant anymore. But I thought this was a brilliant phone, especially for the price point. And now it's been further reduced. So this is, I think, the best price that I've seen on the market. It is the OnePlus 6T. So this is the more powerful one. It's got 8 gigs of RAM. It's got 4G, of course. It's a very powerful phone. It's got a great screen. It's got a decent camera, not a great camera. Fast charging, all the bells and whistles. I think it's a really good buy at this price. Of course, the new OnePlus 7 Pro is also come out, which is quite a bit more expensive at 2,595 dirhams. So OnePlus, which is very famous for having the budget phones, have kind of moved into premium territory when it comes to smartphones now. So that's, I think they're going the right way. I can't wait to get my hands on a OnePlus 7 Pro. It looks like a really interesting phone, especially with a 90 hertz display screen. And there's the OnePlus 7 as well. It's a pretty drastically different phone. The OnePlus 7 is kind of like an upgraded OnePlus 6T, whereas the OnePlus 7 Pro is a completely different phone. So just make sure you're aware of that before you decide to pick up a OnePlus phone. And but yeah, they have the OnePlus 6T going for 1,313 dirhams, which is a discount, I think, of about 150 dirhams, cheaper than what you generally get it for. And then there's also the OnePlus 7 going for 1,789. Hey, Saurabh Mukherjee, Tushar, and Rocking Rockstar. I like your name, man. Rocking Rockstar. So we are moving on now. This is the Aperture AL M9. And in case you guys aren't familiar, this is something that's really good for photography or videography. If you want a small light, which is really powerful, and it's really compact as well. This is something that you should be getting. This is definitely worth a look because it has multiple applications. So you can mount it on top of your camera like that. And if you are into that, even if you want to use this with your phone to take nice photographs, guys, lighting makes the biggest difference when it comes to video quality or photography. So if you have a good light, it will improve your video quality a lot. So definitely worth checking out the Aperture. Somebody is asking me if I'm going to order anything. I have a lot of the things already on this list. I might order something on this live stream. If you stay tuned, I might just order something. All right. So the next one that I would recommend is the Sony Alpha A7 II. Now this is a really cool camera. It is a Sony mirrorless full frame camera. Now, the camera I'm using right now is the Sony A6500, which is a APS-C size camera. So the sensor on this is actually smaller than the sensor on the A7 II. The A7 II has extremely good autofocus, and it is a brilliant all-around camera. Just a year and a half ago, the same camera was going for, I think, 10,000 dirhams, and now it's at 3,899. That's a huge price drop on this camera. The reason they're dropping the price so much is because the newer version, which is the A7 III, has come out, and that is a better camera, but it actually has pretty much the same sensor that's on this camera. This camera also comes with a SEL 28-70 lens. So if you are interested in getting into a bit more high-end photography or videography, this camera is going to be great for you. It's full frame, it has great autofocus, it's got all the features, all the bells and whistles. It doesn't have a flip out screen, but otherwise amazing camera. I'm super tempted to pick one up myself, but I think I'm going to wait for a price drop on the A7 III and pick that up eventually. So let's move on to the next one. By the way, Rocking Rockstar has a music channel if you guys want to go check it out. The Sony PSVR. Now, I picked this up. I don't know if you guys saw this, but it was one of my first few videos, which when I first started YouTube, I actually did a review of the PlayStation VR. I think it was my fourth or fifth, or it was my first or second tech review I did, which was about the PlayStation VR, and I was super excited about VR in general. Still am, by the way. The PSVR has come a long way with the games and stuff that are available on it. The new Astrobot is amazing. They have Skyrim VR on there. They have things like Super Hot. I've played a lot of these games. They are really good, and Sony keeps backing them. So they've recently come out with Trover Saves the World and the sequel to London Heist. So they are putting a lot of resources behind PlayStation VR, and if you have a PS4, I would definitely say it's worth checking out the PSVR. In fact, I was thinking of doing a follow-up video about how it is to have the PSVR after 2 years. I still use it. I don't use it very often, but when I do, I thoroughly enjoy it. So this is a pretty good deal. They're giving it, when I picked it up, I think I picked up the same package, which was with one game, which is PSVR Worlds, and that was 1,200 dirhams at the time. Over here is saying 1,400, but I think I paid 1,200, 1,250, and this one's coming along with Rush of Blood, which is a really good game, Until Dawn. So this one's a really cool one, like where you're sitting inside like a cart and like shooting people, and then they've got rigs as well. So both these games are pretty good, and you get the whole bundle for 800 bucks if you have a PS4. I think it's a good time to pick up PSVR. Now they have enough of a content library there for it to make sense. The next thing that we're going to be checking out, some more people have come on the live chat. Rehan Domingo says, can you see through your glasses? Yes, I can. I can see through these things. Let's see if you guys can see through it. Can you see through it? Yeah. So it's not too bad. It's not the most comfortable thing, but it's not too bad. I just thought it'd be something funny for the live stream, but I think I'm done with them. But anyway, we've got the next thing I want to talk about is the Bose SoundLink Mini Bluetooth speaker. Oh no, did I lose? Sorry guys, I think my battery and my camera went dead. Let me just replace that real quick. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Battery's back in there. Um, so let me catch up with the comments real quick. So Ashish says, yes, I remember the VR video. Oh man, that was a long time ago. So if you've been following me since then, that's awesome, man. Um, Abhinav Singh says, hey bro, what's going on? Long time. Yeah man, I haven't seen you comment in a while. Hope all's okay. Life with Momo says, hi. Ryan Domingo says I was the giveaway winner of the Spillet game. Thank you very much for that. It's fun. Oh, great, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it and you received it. That's awesome. Adnan was organizing all the giveaway winners, so I'm glad you received it. I wasn't sure if it actually went through to everybody, so that's awesome. All right, so let's continue with the Amazon deals. So we've got the Bose SoundLink Mini Bluetooth speaker. Now I have one of these. I don't have it here. It's in India, but this is a brilliant little Bluetooth speaker. I would definitely recommend checking out the JBL Bluetooth speakers as well. I have those, and I actually think the JBL sounds slightly better. But I think aesthetically, the Bose definitely looks better. It's a bit more compact. It's got the nice charging cradle as well. So if you like the Bose look and if you want Bose, then this is definitely a good price for the speaker. It is going for 500 dirhams or about $130 or so. So that's a pretty good deal, if I must say. They have a bunch of good deals actually from Bose. Their whole product line is actually discounted. Another good one, which sorry, another good one which I didn't have on this list over here is the Bose Quiet Comfort 25. Those are going pretty cheap. I don't remember exactly how much, but if you search for it, it's a pretty good deal. Now, this was another interesting one, which I'm actually thinking of buying myself. I haven't tried it out, but I've heard really good stuff about it. And that is the Bose SoundTouch 300 speaker. And this is a sound bar. It basically goes below your TV. It's able to handle 5.1 surround sound, virtualize that, and put it through the speaker. These things are pretty expensive. They usually go for around 3,000 dirhams plus, but during Prime Day we're getting it for 2,300 essentially, which is not bad. It's a bit pricey. I was actually looking at a soundbar more in the range of like 1,500 dirhams or something. This is a little bit out of my budget, but it is Bose. Bose things tend to be a little bit expensive, but I guess you get what you pay for. So let me see. I might consider picking this up later. Another crazy deal that I saw was on this Toshiba 75-inch TV. Now, I have a 75-inch TV. I have the LG one. It's a brilliant TV, by the way. And once you get used to watching TV on that size, especially at 4K, it's a little bit hard to go back. But this TV is going for 3,500 dirhams. That's brilliant for a 75-inch TV. It has 4K. It has, I think it has HDR, which is important. I think it supports Dolby as well. I think it does. I thought I saw it. I don't see it now, but let's just quickly check if this one supports it. Because HDR, by the way, guys, if you don't know, HDR is very important when you really want to get that high fidelity quality in the 4K, because it just means that your TV has more color range and more depth of brightness. So it can get really bright or really dark, which allows there to be more contrast in the scene. So you get a bit more of an effect. It's hard to describe or show on camera, but you should get a really nice effect with HDR. So I would recommend get an HDR TV if you can. I think this one's HDR, and for that price, it's a steal. I came back to the same page. Where is okay? I don't know if any of you guys have watched HDR. So it's got Ultra HD 4K, 3 HDMI ports, smart portal. It's got a smart TV integration, wireless, of course, video on demand, Netflix. I don't see HDR over here. Oh, it does have HDR. Awesome. So it's got HDR, no Dolby video, but Dolby video is just another, another standard of HDR. It might have it. I think it just has HDR10. Dolby charges the TV manufacturers extra to license their technology, so some of them don't have Dolby. But so basically, this TV is a great deal. It does have HDR. It's 75 inches, 4K. You could connect your computer to this thing, use it as a gaming monitor if you wanted. It would do pretty decently well. It's an amazing deal. I have a 75-inch TV already. Otherwise, I'd be all over this offer right now. In fact, I'm actually considering upgrading the TV in my studio. This one over here. Let me see if I can show you guys. So this TV over here is a 60-inch TV from Samsung, and I would love to upgrade that to a 75-inch TV, but I think it's just a little bit ridiculous to have a 75-inch TV in this room. Otherwise, I would have totally gone for it. That is a great deal. Okay, moving on from the TV. Okay, these are the Sony WH-1000XM3. I don't know what Sony was thinking when they decided to name this thing, because it has the most ridiculous name ever. Even when I did a review of these headphones, by the way, in case you guys missed it. They are excellent noise cancelling headphones. They're the Sony WH-1000XM3 headphones. It's a mouthful to say. Even when I was doing the review, I must have recorded that thing like 7 or 8 times before I got it right. I think I even included it in the video at the end as like bloopers or whatever. Man, these headphones are awesome. They're super comfortable. Battery life is amazing. 40 hours of battery life. Noise cancelling is probably the best I've heard so far. I know the new Bose headphones have come out, which are apparently even better, but they're in a different price range. So I would compare these to the Bose QC35. I think the Bose QC35 is a bit more expensive, especially with this Prime deal that's going on. So they are going pretty cheap. I think when I picked up mine, they were about 1,200 or so, 1,300. So they've come down in price by about 200-300 dirhams, which is almost $100 in savings. Let's just check out the Bose QC35. So the QC35 is 300 dirhams more. I think the Bose QC25, which is a wired headphone, but also incredible. I have that one. Mamta uses that one, but we have that too. This one, $699. I think that's a pretty good deal. It's noise cancelling, but it's wired. So I would say if this is the price difference between the QC25, 700 dirhams, and you're paying 300 dirhams more getting the wireless the wireless Sony WH-1000XM3, I got it right that time. I think it's worth picking up these headphones. They sound awesome. They feel awesome. The battery life's awesome. The touch controls are okay. They're cool. They look cool. Like when you're swiping around on it, maybe other people might think it's cool, but like it's a bit of a pain to use. but otherwise it's a great set of headphones. So let me just catch up with the comments real quick. Avinash saying you'll be back now. Awesome. Ray Domingo said, any good laptop deals? I said, yes, there is a good laptop deal, which is for a gaming laptop, which I already talked about, which is the HP. I forgot what the model number is. It is this one, the HP Pavilion Gaming 15. For this price and those specs, I think it's a pretty good deal. If you want something more portable, maybe we can have a look later in the laptop section. We'll go through that again. I'm almost at the end of my recommendations. Mr. Max says JBL is a bit more bass than Bose. Yes, I agree. JBL does have a bit more of a kick, especially the JBL Flip. I think I got my brother the JBL Flip. The one that is a built-in battery. Now that is an awesome device. I do want to do a review of it when I get my hands on it. Maybe when my brother comes to visit. So it is like it is a speaker which also doubles as a rechargeable battery. So it's got a couple of USB ports on it. You can charge your phone off of it. I think it's got like a 5,000 milliamp hour battery or something like that. And it also sounds incredible. I think it's a really good buy. Let me just show you guys real quick what I'm talking about here. It's called the Flip Plus or the Flip. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, please comments. No. Yes, this is the one. It's called the JBL Charge. I think, yeah, that's the one. So this thing is really cool. It's a Bluetooth speaker. It's got, like, as you can see, it's got subwoofers on each side. And you can plug in your phone to it, and it's waterproof. Brilliant device. I would highly recommend this thing. Maybe I would recommend this thing more than the Bose. Yeah, I think I'd recommend this over the Bose, especially if it's at this price now. This is incredible. So skip my recommendation about the Bose. Get the JBL Flip. I think it's a better device. Let me just look at the comments real quick. So last time you visited Pune, I was there a couple of months ago. It's going to be hard for us to travel now. We have a baby. Sir Fahad says, hi, how are you, buddy? Rocking Rockstar, India mein kab aoge? I'll be in India maybe in September. Hopefully, if everything goes well with the baby. Sir Fahad said, check out JBL and Bose headphones. They're amazing. I would say the Bose headphones are better. JBL might be quite good in the portable speakers. QC35 are better at noise cancelling. I tried both of them. They're both really good, but I feel the QC35 is I think the Sonys are a bit better at handling all different kinds of sounds when it comes to noise cancellation, and Bose is a bit more better at reducing like hum. Like, so if you're in a plane and you're listening to the engine noise, it'll cut that out. But Sony, like, I can't even hear the person talking directly to me, which is a bit different. So it depends what you like. Any good offers and massages? I don't know, bro. Can you leave a link to some massages in the chat? Um, JBL Charge has amazing sound quality and his build quality is amazing. Yes, I agree. The JBL Charge is an amazing device. I do have one. I mean, I bought one for my brother, and it works brilliantly. Excellent overall size wise. It's not too bad. You can charge your phone from it. Brilliant. The last thing I want to talk about on this list is the Yi Home Camera HD. Now, this is basically a camera for your house, which is a security camera or like a live video feed camera. And it works brilliantly. It's super cheap compared to other things like the drop cam or the Alexa camera as well. Not the Alexa, the Amazon cloud camera or whatever. This thing is, I'd say, a quarter of the price. So right now the deal over here is now the deal over here is that you're getting two of these cameras for $399, which is, so it's a set of two, so each one comes at 200 dirhams, which is a quarter of the price. I think the drop cam from Google is like 800 dirhams a camera. The other good thing about this, so for free, you can put in a SD card inside this, and it's going to record, everything that's happening in front of the camera. So you can review that footage if you like. And it'll start rewriting on that SD card once it's full. So, depending on the quality settings you put, you could have, a week or a month's worth of content being saved onto that camera in case you have some security requirements. You want to review something that's happening in your house or whatever, you can do that. It works over the internet. So you can log into the camera anytime you want from the app, see what's going on in real time. It's also got night vision, so at night it'll work. It's full HD. You get 1080p resolution. It's got an inbuilt mic, so you can hear what's happening, as well as a speaker, so you can talk on your app and somebody will listen to you. So we actually put 5 of these in our house, so pretty much every room has a little camera. I have one over here in the studio as well, so let me just show you guys. So I have one in the studio. I have lots of expensive gear over here lots of times. So like just for the sake of security, it's nice to have something like that. I can check if I left something on in the room over here, if the lights and stuff are on over here, or any of the equipment is going on. I can see that. I can review footage. They even have a cloud service where you can. I think it's super cheap compared to all the other platforms. The other platforms can get quite expensive if you want cloud-based recording. So what that means is that instead of putting an SD card inside it, it gets uploaded and saved on the cloud for a week. So these guys have this really cool package, which is, I think it is $3 a month. And you can upload the video from 5 cameras anytime motion is detected. So it's not going to give you a continuous feed, but it'll, anytime there's any motion in front of the camera, it's going to start recording and it's going to save it in the cloud for you. So you can review it at the end of the day and see anytime there's motion in the room. Now, when you have a baby, something like this is super useful. I can be at work or I can be in the office and I can log in from my phone and see her and see what's going on in the house. So I think this is an excellent deal. The Yi cameras, I've been using them for a year and a half now. I absolutely love them. I would definitely recommend them, and they are going for a discounted price today because of Amazon Prime. Let me see the comments real quick. Where do I stay in Dubai? I stay around Business Bay. Amazing. Best earphones under 1500 you can recommend. I would say get either the Sony XM1000 or whatever, the ones I'm talking about, and or you can pick up the Bose QC35. Both of them are awesome for under 1,500. I assume you're talking about dirhams. Vaibhav Chelani came from Mumbaikar Nichols vlog. Awesome, man. A lot of you guys came from Mumbaikar Nichols vlog. Shout out to Mumbaikar Nikhil, man. He gave me quite a few subscribers when he gave me a shout out. So he's a really nice guy as well in real life. Live life with Momo says hi. Saurabh Mukherjee, there's a sale going on Noon as well. Any idea, Noon or Amazon, which one is better? Now, what I would say is I've been comparing the prices for all the things that are recommended between Noon and Amazon. And Amazon is slightly cheaper for all the products that I have spoken about today. But in all honesty, none of these deals are spectacular. They might be a little bit cheaper than what they usually are, but in general, I think these products are good products or value products. But definitely Noon.com is having their own sale, and Noon.com is good as well. I shop from Noon as well. It's just that today is Prime Day, and I was just reviewing the Prime deals and what exactly Amazon's trying to pull off over here. Now, in all honesty, Amazon is relatively new in Dubai. They haven't. It's just been like a month or a month and a half since Amazon has come to Dubai or the Middle East, and I think they're going to need some time until they figure out their supply chain and their relationships with all the different manufacturers and all that in order to pull the best deals for Amazon Prime Day. So I think next year's Amazon Prime Day is going to be a lot better. This year was pretty underwhelming, actually. In fact, like basic things like the Amazon Alexa, which I just did a video about, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that. I did a video about the Amazon Alexa and all the cool things that you can do with the Amazon Alexa. And they don't have... So if you go over here on the Amazon website and you check out products, let's go to Prime Day. And there is... Where did it go? There was a section for products from deals on Amazon devices, all devices. So they don't even have the Amazon Alexa over here as yet. So they just have the Kindle. They've got, I think this thing got discounted heavily. 209 dirhams for the electronic doorbell. No, it's more than that. All right. But anyway, they don't have things like the Alexa Dot or the Alexa available on Amazon.ae, which is super strange. But you head over to Noon.com and you can find the Amazon Alexa over there. So so Amazon themselves have not figured out a few things yet, which is I think mostly down to the fact that they're still new. So on Noon.com, we've got the Echo Dot going for 138 dirhams, which is a steal. That's like $30. In the US, the Amazon Echo Dot is going for $25. Awesome deal. Definitely pick it up if you're looking for a smart speaker. The Amazon Alexa is compatible with the most amount of different devices and services out there. So definitely worth checking out the Amazon Alexa. If you want to know more about it, I just did a full, literally the last video I did was about the Amazon Alexa. And especially having a newborn, when I'm holding her, I'm not able to do a lot of things. So just to be able to control my lights with my voice or play white noise with the Alexa without having to press or do anything on my phone is absolutely invaluable. So I highly recommend the Amazon Alexa, especially the Dot at this price. It's a really good device. It works as extra speaker. It's got all the smart functionality that you can expect. So it's really silly that Amazon.ae doesn't have this device. But I think they'll get there next year. I think they haven't officially launched the Amazon Echo Dot. So even when you buy it from Noon, that's where I bought mine from, you will get it with the US plug. So they basically parallelly import it, but it's not actually available officially from Amazon in the buy, which is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure they'll have it next year. I think Noon.com is also having a brilliant sale on the AirPods, which are the 2019 AirPods. That's $575. That's the cheapest I've ever seen them. I love AirPods. I think they're the best thing ever. In fact, if you saw my top tech from 2018 or 2018, this was my top pick of the best tech of 2018, and it's really changed the way I listen to podcasts or I think about headphones. They've just made life so much easier. The whole wireless nature of it, it's so light, battery life, everything about it is brilliant. So if you use an Apple device, definitely worth checking out the AirPods on Noon.com. I think that's it for me for this video. All those recommendations for Prime Day. I think Amazon Prime is just worth checking out, as I said before, simply for the live streaming. Sorry, the TV service that they have, and the free shipping on international items. I think that's a big one. You can pretty much get a lot of the stuff that you can on the US Amazon store directly on in the UAE App Store, in the UAE Amazon store, and have it shipped to you for free with Prime, which is brilliant. So guys, that's it. I'm just gonna answer a few questions and then I'm gonna sign off. Umang Gupta say, hey Sid, what would you prefer, a smart TV or a HD TV with Amazon Fire Stick? I think I would prefer a smart TV, mostly because it's a smoother experience. I found it a smoother experience to have things directly working on the smart TV. Now, all smart TVs are not made equal. Some smart TVs are better than others. Like I think LG's WebOS is extremely good, as well as Samsung's system. Sorry, guys. Talking for an hour continuously can get tiring. So LG's WebOS, as I was saying, is quite a bit better than most of the other smart TV OSs out there. The experience of using the remote like a mouse, and the deep integration with the TV and the TV's sound output, and controlling all the different devices with your TV, I think it makes a difference. I would prefer a smart TV over an Amazon Fire Stick, but if you have budgetary constraints, then the Fire Stick's a great option as well. Saif Fahad says, for a beginner, which camera is best? Now, when you say a beginner and which camera is best, if you could be a little bit more specific about what the intention for that camera is, if you want to be a photographer or if you want to be a videographer, I think for a lot of people, the Canon M50 would be my pick right now, which is Canon's APS-C sized camera, which also has its amazing dual pixel focus. So it's got pretty much everything that you want in a camera. It's got a flip up screen. It's got compatibility with Canon's huge selection of lenses. It's got the dual pixel autofocus. It does 4K. So I think it's a great camera all-rounder, and it costs about 2,000 dirhams. It's basically a replacement for the Canon 80D. So the 80D is what, Casey Neistat would use, or what Nikhil was using before. Great camera, great picture quality. You can connect an external mic to it if you want it for video, and great for photography as well. Can you say something in Marathi? हो मी मराठीत बोलू शकतो. काय ऐकायचं माझं मराठी एवढं चांगलं नाही, पण मी बोलू शकतो. Samath Bangalore says, hi bro, Fitbit Versa or Fitbit Charge 3. I actually haven't used any of the Fitbits because I use an Apple Watch. Never got around to trying out the Fitbit, so I couldn't really tell you. So which car to take, Jaguar F-Pace or BMW X5? I would take the X5 any day. I actually did a video about the Jaguar F-Pace, but the X5 is in a different league, man. The X5 is definitely in a different league. It's more powerful, more luxurious, better interior, better infotainment. I would say maybe the F-Pace is slightly better looking. I've never been a fan of the way the X5 looks, but overall I think you'd be a happier person going with the X5. Rick Vlog says, hey bro, hey buddy, long time no see, how you doing? Rick always comments on most of my videos. My dad looks like Faisal Wada. I have no idea who that is. Namdar says, any plans to visit India? I'll be in India in September. Siddharth says, yes, it'll be for photography. Yeah, for photography, the M50 is really good. If you can push it and go for a full frame camera, go for the Sony A7 II, which I recommended in this video. That is a brilliant photography camera. Amazing autofocus, full frame. You'll get amazing depth. You'll get amazing bokeh. It's going to change your life if you can, in photography, if you can afford to go for the camera. And keep in mind that when you go full frame, the lenses become more expensive, everything becomes more expensive, but you probably won't want to change your camera for, a couple, 4 or 5 years. Easy. You can easily do